Welcome to another episode of The Deck. I'm Kara Bibb. Songwriters draw inspiration from everywhere. Maybe it's the rhythm of the rain on the roof, or maybe they've overheard a conversation. They have a new lyric. Maybe they've picked up an instrument they've never played before. On The Deck, we take the guesswork out of it. We provide all three of those things for our songwriters. Let's meet today's artists and see how they react to the deck.
Well, we put the door. Yeah. I can't. I locked myself out. Is this going to be a short interview? I grew up around a lot of bluegrass. Both of my parents played music, and so they took me to a lot of festivals, and I actually grew up around like Grandpa Jones and got to hear some really good pickers. Mostly I was just playing in the creek, but that is kind of the first sound I remember. I don't know, I don't really plan songs normally. This is going to be interesting. I kind of just, they just happen to me. Just my catharsis, and usually either the song happens or it doesn't. I don't really ever push it or try to write, so this is going to be really interesting. I don't, honestly, I really am kind of all over the place. Some of Mozart's operas are like, this sounds kind of morbid, but like I kind of, if I'm dying, I want to die to Mozart's operas.
All right, Mandy, how long have you been pursuing your career in music?
Going on a decade, I guess. It's going great, I guess. It's what I love to do, so. My best gig. Give me a second. I used to party really hard, so I'm working on as a production assistant on a film. So my job entails going out into the world looking for chalkboards and antique shoe shine stands and doing a lot of driving. A fair amount of road rage has been happening. Listening to some good tunes, seeing lots of weird stuff at flea markets. I'm buying all kinds of things for props, for set dressing, making movie magic. This is really funny. The guy I'm texting who's working on this movie too, who is a dear friend of mine, is actually an ex-boyfriend. So, and I grew up like shopping at, my mom drug me into Goodwills and all that as a kid. So I went like to a camp thing when I was 13 or 14, and this was the only suitcase we had, and I was so embarrassed that my suitcase was so like old, which now is really cool and retro. Also, interesting fact that Janet Jackson video where they're like driving through the desert in a convertible or something, it's like a later Janet Jackson song. This suitcase is in that video. Ooh. No idea.
I've never seen anything like that. Wow.
It says African
It's made out of a
string.
gourd. Look at, turn it underneath. That's a gourd.
Uh-huh. It makes a pretty sound.
Phew. I'll be darned.
Wow.
Made out of a gourd. How clever.
Oh no.
Oh.
Ooh. I would wear it when I play in the tap rooms or at the Grand Ole Opry. I mean, I guess.
Take one, Mandy McBryde. Okay, Mandy. What we have here are 10 cards marked with an L for lyrics, I for instruments, A for arrangement. The first thing you can do is start by turning 3 cards over from each section. Turn them over in any order you like. We're just going to kind of develop the parameters for your song. See where it takes you. Start where you want.
Okay. Okay.
First card.
Song must have counting in it 1 to 3 minimum.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Something along the lines of Violent Femmes.
Okay.
1, 1, 1 if you love me. What about 666? No, you've already counted yourself out there. Yeah.
Make it psychedelic.
But I think most people could agree on, yeah, that's sort of psychedelic. You know, I'm
Yeah.
not saying you need to take acid. I'm just saying that the song should make me want to take acid. 1 to 3 hits minimum.
Make the song a waltz.
All right, a waltz, a psychedelic waltz
Yeah.
with counting
Okay.
from instruments.
Use the harmonica.
All right.
I don't know, I just don't really dig on the harmonica.
Well, that's a shame.
I like it. Use the ukulele.
Are we hitting on any instruments you do like?
Use delay on the guitar like the Edge Andy Summers. I might switch this one. I know, I'm curious about the other ones.
There's there is one card that says win a new car.
I'm really scared about this part. Daddy, father, or mother, mama must be mentioned in the lyrics.
That's doable.
Yeah.
Mama,
Mama.
what you think? Psychedelic mama?
Fire should be a lyrical metaphor or theme. Quiet verse, loud chorus, quiet verse, loud chorus.
Soft and explosive. Pull it back and explode again.
I mean, that I'm stuck with that one now, right?
And finally, from lyrics.
Sing about how unafraid you are. Oh. I feel like the daddy mama one is so much more specific, or I don't know, that one seems more difficult than the other two.
Let's get rid of it.
Ooh. Okay, but what am I gonna get?
I don't know. Let's find out.
What if it's like
What if
elephant?
it is? What if it is?
Well, Song title and lyric must be about an animal or animal metaphor. Am I psychic? I said elephant and then...
I guess so.
Jason Isbell wrote a song called Elephant.
Oh,
And it's a tearjerker. Like, I don't feel really connected with any of these at all. First, I'm gonna throw out the ukulele.
Alright. Swap that out for...
Well, okay.
Use a self-made
That's
instrument.
actually it can be anything.
A rubber band on a comb. A stick on a soda can.
Great, thanks. I'm gonna spend the next couple weeks like walking around picking up weird things off the side of the road.
This will consume
See how they
every
sound.
moment of your life.
Yeah.
Work that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of psychedelic. I don't really feel.
Alright.
A slow song.
Well, that's nice and vague.
I'm switching this one.
Alright,
I'm
switch
gonna
it.
switch it.
Let's get rid of it. Piano should be prominent.
Prominent. Yeah, I'm gonna throw the harmonica out now because it's
And finally,
nervous about. Oh, come on! A triangle?
Waltz may not seem super great to you right now, but does it seem better than a march? Does it seem better than barbershop quartet?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with waltz.
There's no barbershop quartet.
Unafraid card.
That's a keeper.
I feel like it might be corny sounding, like the way that I might end up using the fire thing. It's a little dramatic. I'll keep it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm
Alright.
done.
Well, there we have it. There's your song.
Hello, song. I feel really good.
Yeah.
Let's see how Mandy's song is coming along.
I tried some other animal metaphors. I have a chalkboard in my bedroom, and it is currently full of animal idioms, metaphors, and fire metaphors. Well, all my songs are about a no good man. No, I'm kidding. I'm kind of trying to say, like, there's always going to be a big jerk out there. There's always going to be a snake in the grass, but if you're afraid of that, then you can't know love at all. So that's where I'm going with that. I won't forsake this desert. Gonna send all the snakes running scared from the fire. Which I can't hit right now for some reason. The dragons, but I quit drinking about a year and a half ago. And that was kind of my shtick. Like, I was like, Mandy McBryde wears cowboy boots and sings about whiskey and, you know, sometimes plays the same song twice in a set. And I had this really big opportunity to play. There's this big Johnny Cash tribute show every year, and there were a bunch of really great artists playing, and I was asked to play this like chartered bus on the way there, which I was really excited about, and I thought was one of the, you know, a big opportunity in my musical career. And But I had a gig the night before that and had a really good time, and then kept having a really good time until I don't know when. And I woke up and I didn't know where my phone was, and the bus had already left. And Chris Christopherson landed a helicopter in Johnny Cash's backyard because he wanted to play music and be heard. And I was hungover and slept in and missed the bus, literally. So that day I quit drinking, and a lot has changed for me musically. Like as far as how I write and stuff, it's kind of opened up. I've opened up as a songwriter and into not being so self-absorbed, if a songwriter can do that. But the next year, when the Johnny Cash tribute show was happening again, I had apologized to the people who'd hired me for putting on the show to have me play, and talked with them some, and I guess they knew the changes I was making and stuff. And anyway, the next year came around and they asked me to do it again. And even though I had totally screwed everything up the year before, it's gonna make me cry. They said they're really proud of me and wanted to support me and asked me to do it again. And you know, I did. And it was even a better lineup. You know, Loretta Lynn and Reba and Bobby Bear. It was really, really cool. So, yeah, me getting drop kicked through the goalposts of life right there.
Box again.
Well, this is my self-made instrument, and I call it the spirit box because I found this at a state of this like old hoarder woman, really. She had like tons of cool like instruments and vintage clothes, and also a box of human hair and teeth. And for whatever reason, this box sounds the best, I think, because of the spirits. So I'm kind of experimenting with it, but like depending on the width of the rubber band and like how like the elasticity and where it's positioned on the box, they create different notes.
What does it sound like?
Well, kind of like that. Cut that ooh out. Maybe it should go right into the. If that felt natural. Okay.
We need those oohs.
Then it goes to that, right?
Yeah, F, A minor, F, E.
So, how about you go, and then we come in right there, as though it's the
Okay.
beginning.
Yeah.
Is that cool? Oh, and remember when you start to have the waltz to go. Do you always play with the waltz, or are you just kind of strumming right there?
I think my phone is reading my mind. Like for a couple of months, whenever I want to turn the sound off, it's already been turned off. And then I'll leave and I go to turn it back on and it's turned itself back on. How does it know?
Great. Hey, let's check in on Mandy's progress and see how she's doing.
Well, this is our last day of recording. We still have Spirit Box to track, and the triangle, which I'm gonna play with an avocado peeler instead because it's kind of more of a muted sound. Now the spirit box needs a little tweaking because I tried to kind of create like a bridge with a broken clothespin. So, we have decided instead of plucking our spirit box, although that was cool, to kind of strum it. It's let me do it one more time. It's my breathing. Okay. I will not fear. So close. One more time. I had it the first time. I just need to do that same thing. Oh God, I'm dizzy. Okay.
Manny, how you feel about that?
I'm trying to catch my breath. I feel great. A little dizzy. Whew. And all the lonely nights, Instagram by candlelight. Shit. Instagram by candlelight is hilarious though. Ah!
Let's watch Mandy's video.
There's always one snake in the grass. You can run for your life, but you better run fast. I have been bitten, been burned by these chances we taken and lessons to learn. Setting the shadows ablaze. There's a paradise found in the hearts of the brave.
Well, that wraps up another episode of The Deck. We'll see you next month.